Okay, so I usually don't make videos in an effort to communicate with anybody but myself. This is my diary. This is something I'm doing because I turned 30 and because I feel like I should be chronicling my life a little bit more. Because you just don't know, right? You don't know when you're going to go. That sounds morbid, but we're going to go with that for now. Point is, I was attempting to do that today and I was stopped. In a way that, in a place that I never thought it would be a problem, and I have a real problem with it. So let me paint this picture. I give blood. A lot. Okay? I'm one of those people who does it a lot because not only is it healthy for me, but I know I'm saving lives. Okay? And if you don't give blood, and you can, do it. My heart goes out to the LGBT community because the laws haven't changed quickly enough. People are stupid, and it's unfortunate that you can't give blood yet. It'll change soon. Just gotta keep hammering away at that nail, and then it'll, yeah. Anyway, so the idea is that I'm giving blood, and I'm like, I'm gonna vine this. I'm gonna do like every different section of it. I'm gonna vine it, and it's gonna be like, oh, this is my experience, right? This is cool. And I was really getting it popped into my head as I was signing in, and I was really liking the idea. So I Vine without really saying anything. I just pull out my phone and go. I Vine my the blood test, the one where they check your iron. The first thing that they do, and good iron, 167, which is really good. Uh, and they sent me through, and we were joking about it, right? We joke because I was already recording, and we were joking about it. So I get through the other sections. I am filling out paperwork, so I'm answering questions. You know, have I lived in Africa? Have I had a blood transfusion with a baboon? Stupid freaking questions, but they gotta ask them, right? Um, so I didn't do anything with those, and I'm just thinking, how am I gonna do this? I'm like, I'm gonna vine the needle going into my arm. And I feel that that was an interesting thing because it's provocative, and it would be like, look, this is nothing to be afraid of. I'm in no pain. No, everything's going well. I'm going to show it off, right? I'm going to show off the procedure. Maybe get some people to do it. If somebody sees it, they're just like, oh, if that's it? Well, why don't I do that? All right, well, unfortunately, I spoke up. Yes, I opened my big fat mouth and I said, I'm just going to be recording this. It'll be cool, right? Yeah. I wasn't even asking. I was informing. And she's like, oh, no, wait. I go get the... And then she goes to get her supervisor. The supervisor comes around and says, you can't record that. I'm paraphrasing. I'm like, why? Well, it's against privacy law. Privacy law. It's my privacy. I'm not recording anybody else. I told you exactly what I'm going to be doing. There's no signs on the door. You can't really so she starts to make a thing. Oh, and the technician, the Red Cross, the blood services technician, whatever her name was, started to chime in. It's going to freak me out to have the phone right next to the needle. I'm like, it's not going to be next to the needle. It's going to be by my head. I want to get from my view. You know, it's not going to be right there. It's going to be over here, right? And it's a sanitary issue. Sanitary. At this point, I was incensed because I'm just like, okay, not only you're just lying to me now. You're just, come on. I'm not. Am I? Do I look? Internet. Do I look that stupid? Really? Sanitary issues? It's a phone, not a piece of feces. Come on. You know, how sanitary do you have to be? It's ridiculous. No, there was no sanitary issue. There was no legal issue. All they wanted to do was do stupid things and say stupid, because they were afraid of what? Of what? They might do something wrong. So I said, well, hang on. If that's the case, I have a picture of my father who was in the hospital recently because he was going through cancer. He is going through cancer right now, but that was his first stint with it. So I have a picture of him in the hospital. You're telling me that me taking that picture in the hospital of my father was illegal? Their answer? Yes. Really? Really? Because I see lots of people taking pictures. Oh, they can take the picture. I'm not handing you my phone, lady. I don't know you. I don't want to take a group picture of all these people who are taking my blood. No, I'm not. I'm chronicling my life. I'm not taking pictures just to post on YouTube, show what I've done. I'm trying to do something evocative. Maybe I'm overselling it. I get that. But I'm trying to do something for me. You know? For me, because I'm 30 and I'm a little bit more aware, especially these days of what's going on around me, of my mortality. I want to leave a mark on the world, and if that world that I leave the mark on is just the internet, then damn right I'm going to leave a mark on it any way I can. So I was pissed. That, and they royally screwed up the blood taking. It hurt like hell. It's not supposed to hurt. You're not supposed to feel anything, you know. And she moving the needle around and this basically like, and I'm like, can you not angle it up like that because it really hurts? I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up with an enormous bruise, hence the tensor bandage. And I'm like, what are you doing? You know? Oh, I don't want to touch it anymore. The blood's not coming through. You haven't hydrated enough. I'm well hydrated. I'm sorry. You know? I'm sorry. I'm hydrated. I don't drink 9 billion glasses of water a day or whatever they say you're supposed to drink. True. But I do drink water. I do drink milk. I drink all these. I drink berries. I have a smoothie in the morning sometimes. I'm well hydrated. And you're telling me that I'm not hydrated enough. And my veins are a little small. It's a thing that runs in my family. I'm sorry, but you're telling me that this is my fault? Everything's blaming on me? Excuse me? You're the technician. Make it work. Get the blood. It's ridiculous. I was really pissed off. I didn't let on. I said, you know what? Back to the privacy issue. I said, you know what? I won't do anything this time. I'm going to get my own permission next time. I'm not going to get any permission next time, let me tell you. Okay? I'm not getting any permission. I'm doing it because it's my permit. And if they want to do something, guess what? They can subpoena my phone. They can do whatever they want. They can go to Vine. They can go to YouTube. They can do whatever they want. Take this down. Why? Because blah. Because we don't like it. Well, guess what? That's not their call, is it? Bothers me. It really bothers me. And I'm writing letters about this. And I'm not letting this go because it's not okay. It's not okay that something that affects my privacy is just taken away without any sort of rhyme or recourse. There's no signage. Okay? I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not filming anybody. It was literally needle in my arm. The most I would have gotten of another person is maybe some voices and maybe her finger. Oh, her finger. National security. Gotta be careful. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, and I'm not going to stand for it. Okay? I don't get incensed very often. I don't get pissed easily. I'm not that person. Okay? I'm not the kind of person who's like, yeah, fight the power, blah, blah, blah. Look, G20 came to our town. I stayed the hell away. Okay? Because it's just like, I don't know. You know? I'm not the kind of person to protest. I'm not that kind of I'm not that person. Okay? I do my civic action in other ways. Okay? But no, and nothing wrong with protesting, nothing wrong with any of that stuff. I'm not saying it's just not me. But for somebody to tell me that I can't film myself, that I can't chronicle my life the way I want because they may get a picture of your finger, it's not okay. It's not okay. And I'm not going to let it go. I really need to calm down. Anyway, it's stupid. It's stupid. I know it's stupid. I know I shouldn't be going on and on about this. It's ridiculous. Maybe I'll be calmer tomorrow. I'll probably be calmer tomorrow. Still want to write those letters, but I don't know. What do you think? No one's going to watch this. What do you, but if you have watched this, you're like the one person, the two people or something who have watched this. I don't even know if anybody watches these. But if you are that person, please let me know what you think. If you have a thought. If you don't worry about it. But if you have a thought, let me know. If I'm being ridiculous, if I'm in the wrong, I'm trying. Anyway, I'm going to stop this. I'll talk to you later. Yeah. Bye.